didn't feel like it, but it was necessary. That separation, that heartbreak, it was necessary. That friendship that ended, it was necessary. When God isolated you from others, it was necessary. The reason why you don't understand how necessary it was because you don't know who you are. Come on now, catch them diamonds. I come to tell you that it was necessary. I remember going through my journey and asking God, is everything that I'm going through? Because sometimes when we're facing so much, trials and tribulations in our life, and it's just like, God, everything I'm going through, is this necessary? I remember saying that to God. Is this necessary? Every time I turn around, it's one thing after another thing and after another thing. But as I kept going, I realized that everything that I had been through was necessary. Come on now. It is necessary. What you don't know is that some of the people that you are connected to, some of them have already written you off. So this is why that separation was necessary. This is why I talked to you about connections and how connections matter. There are people who have written you off. And if you were still connected to them, they would be dangerous for your destiny. Come on now, catch them diamonds. See, a lot of times what will set you back in life is when you are connected to others who do not see you. They do not see who God has called you to be. In other words, some of the people that's around you don't even take you serious. Come on now. This is why when you share your plans with other people, share your vision with other people, they may laugh at you. They don't see it because you don't understand. They already done written you off. They don't see you going no higher than where you are. So that's why I'm telling you, it may have hurt then, but it was all necessary. God has to separate you. I told you it's called the good separation. And if you give up on your journey, if you give up, you will never know. You will never see it. You will never know the things that God is going to do in your life and through you. Come on now, catch them diamonds. It was all necessary. And I always tell people, your downfall will be your connections. See, it is a blessing when you have friends or people that you started out with and you're still around those same people. They still with you. That is a blessing when you're able to evolve with the people that you started out with. Come on now. How many of y'all know that that's a blessing? But I also realize that it's also a blessing when people start dropping off. And when God puts you in a new season and connect you to new people, come on now, it is still good. That is still good. Because some of these people, you're going to evolve past them. You may have started with them, but you're going to evolve past them. And see, because they don't take you serious, come on now, because they don't see you being no more than what they see today, they will sabotage everything that you talk to them about, your goals, that vision, what you heard from God. They will sabotage it because they don't see you being there. They already got you fixed in their mind. Let's just say you want to boss up in life and take things serious. It's hard for them to see you that way. They ain't never seen you like that before. So they will sabotage where you're trying to get to. It's okay to have new friends in a new season. Come on now. Because these are your tribal people that God will connect you to. Because this will be your support system. Come on now. You better catch them diamonds. Everything was necessary. It was all necessary because you don't know who you are. So this is why what you're going through is going to benefit. If you keep on going, everything will make sense. See, everything I've been through in my past, this is what put that passion in me. This is what gave me that drive. And this is what put me in a position to be inspiration to other people. Come on now. And this is why I come to tell you that it's all necessary. Check your connections. Because you don't know, no matter how much somebody laugh with you, talk with you, you don't really know what people think about you. But in due time, if you trust God and trust the process, I know y'all hear that all the time, but it's a real thing. If you trust that process and you trust God, in due time, He will expose exactly what people think about you. Just when you thought people thought highly of you, when you thought that people saw you the way you saw yourself, you will realize they didn't. and you will be surprised. So this is why I'm telling you that separation, it was necessary. The trials and tribulations, baby, it was necessary. You feel like God put so much on you, but it's necessary. You don't understand the diamonds that's going to come from it, that pressure. It's necessary. It is necessary. Do not give up on your journey. Don't think that God is not with you. God don't like you. Why God taking me through? It's necessary. You go through a lot of things. That's a great calling on your life. You're going to make a big difference. I'm telling you this because I'm experiencing this. It is all necessary. It's all necessary. And everybody's not coming with you. Because there are some people who done gave up on themselves. Come on now. There's some people who will never take you serious because they can't see it. Some people probably think you pretending when you on your new journey. They don't believe it because you know why? A lot of people fake. So you can't worry about it. Everything that you're experiencing is necessary. Everything that you're experiencing, it is necessary for what God is taking you and for who you are. When you don't know who you are, of course, it feels like, why am I going through all this pain? You don't know who you are. You don't know what you're going to do in the future. You ain't got there yet, but you on your way. I just come to tell you, it's necessary. And if God is closing doors on people in your life and connections, that's fine too. Because there will be a new season with new people. Trust God. Everything is necessary. And one thing about it, the same people who have written you off, trust and believe they'll be back. God will hide you in plain sight. When people walked over you, thought you was nothing, you was nothing to invest in, you was nobody to love, nobody would value you, but God hid all that. They mistaked you for being trash when really you a treasure. But God will hide all of that from people. God will hide that from people. Don't worry about it right now. You may be experiencing that, feeling like you're not worthy. People treat you like trash. But I'm telling you, you are treasure. And sometimes we don't even know we treasure. But I'm telling you, the same people that walked out will be the same people that's trying to walk back in. But see, now they got to go through God. God will check everybody at the door. Everything you go through in life, it is necessary. And I know it feels like, how? But if you keep going, you will see how. That's how I saw how. You see what I'm saying? This is real right here. And I want you to understand that where you are today, you're not stuck there. You're not. It's in your mind. But you got to work together with God. No eyes have seen. No ears have heard. You see what I'm saying? The great things that God is going to do for you because you're faithful, because you love God. And I'm going to close my message and say this. The one thing I have learned along the way, you don't want nobody in your life that God does not want there. You do not want that. Receive the people that God present to you. Receive the opportunities that only God present to you. Because everything else will sabotage you. Everything else will work against you. So forget about the people that didn't get to make it to this point with you. It is okay that God closed that door. Like I say, it hurt then. But if they would have stayed, you would have missed out on you. You would have missed out on who you actually are. And a lot of connections will hinder you from seeing who you are. If I haven't learned anything else in life, is that connections matter. And if you're connected to the wrong type of people, you will never see you. You will never see who God created you to be. You will never even get to your purpose in life. There are so many people that can't get to their purpose. They can't because people are in the way. You got to understand that most people that you connect to, they ain't really got nothing to push you there. That's an assignment for the special people that come along in your life. But be careful not to sabotage those connections. Be careful not to sabotage those who are coming to be a part of pushing you to your destiny. There are so many people that's going to hinder you along the way, baby. More people going to hinder you. But if you let God take all of this stuff that you find to be not necessary, He'll show you just how necessary it all was for you to get to the place that He has for you. Catch them diamonds.